Johnny's Cheap out of the freezer, our Sam's Club hoagie rolls, which we've got a pinned video on that. But a great bargain. Mini hoagie rolls are the perfect size for Mrs. Cheap and I. And I just wanted to try something out. Say, can I do a hot dog bun out of that? So as it was rising, I stretched one out, and you can see how much bigger it is. That may be a perfect hoagie roll for some people, but it's perfect for me for a hot dog roll for my quarter-pound beef hot dogs that I love because they're way too big for a regular hot dog bun. But that's for another day. Over there, we're dealing with these mini hoagie rolls. We discovered this. Seasoned sirloin Philly steaks at Walmart. There's 4 of them in here. They cook up great. We'll show them in the pan. But that's 2 meals. It's out of the freezer. Got onion and provolone. We're going to make Philly steak sandwiches with Johnny's Cheap Freezer Pantry Project. So back in the day, my mom worked in food service. I'm talking like 40 years ago. And she used to get thin sliced beef that you could make into Philly steak sandwiches. And it was exactly like these from a professional food service company. I don't even know the name, but we always had these on hand. And I haven't had them in 40 years. And we discovered them at Walmart, great value. It's the exact same thing. That's what we're making our cheesesteaks out of. I'll pull one out here. Yeah, that's my cheap steak knife. I know.
That was close.
So that's what it is. And you just, that's like, well, you'll see it when it cooks. It's formed, it's greasy, it's tasty. And that's what we're making our sandwiches out of. All right, so I'm just going to add a couple tablespoons of butter into a skillet here. And we got our onions handy. Because we like ours with onions. So got my onions sauteing. I'm just going to give them a little seasoning. This is seasoned salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder. Same thing I use on burgers, beef, and I'm going to use on the Philly steaks. I don't want these too cooked. I want them to have a little bit of body. So I think they're about done. So I'm going to go in with my Philly steak. These are, I think, 3.5 ounces, maybe 4. I'm just on medium low. I'm going to let those thaw out, render down a little, and get my buns ready. So I'm cutting my buns for my Philly steaks. And it said they're crusty on the outside, soft on the inside. That's what they look like. These are so good for so many things. Meatball subs, Italian sandwiches, whatever you want to. And we got 2 more to go later. Also, cut them in half, do them for garlic bread or garlic cheese bread, which is what we like. And I got my hot dog bun I'm going to try out too. Future video. So we're a couple of minutes in. Just going to flip them like that. Let them go a couple of minutes. And once that's completely thawed, we'll be able to mash that down. Oh, it's going to be good. All right, so those have been a couple of minutes. I'm just going to like pound them out a little bit. Kind of. They're thawed. Still need some cooking. And I'm good with that. I'm going to add a little bit of seasoning. Just my seasoned salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder. Even though it says they're already seasoned, they need a little more. So, I mean, technically, it does even look like a ribeye, the shape of a ribeye. And we do really like these. It's great. I'm going to let them go another minute. Then we'll get the onions, because we want them with onions, the provolone and the hoagies on top to make it a Philly steak sandwich. So our onion, I'm going to add the provolone. This is really thick provolone, I'm telling you. And our hoagies. This is going to be a nice sandwich. Just like that. Let it steam. Gonna be tasty. So there we go, Philly steak sandwiches with onions and provolone, no whiz. And this is with the Walmart seasoned sirloin Philly steak. And we use 2 of them. There's 4 in a package. Like that. Oh yeah. Number 2, right there. You could put a little whiz there if you wanted, but we're ready to eat from the freezer and the freezer with John H. Cheap. We're getting that thing empty.